Hello,
Hello,
am
man.
I recording?
Oh, fuck off.
I am recording! Yay! Yes, we're playing Hitman, or Hitman, and you may remember last
Hit
time.
them.
Yes. Yeah, hit women! Not that. Anyway, um, you may recall last time I said this next level was my favourite, and I think it is the best. Um,
Lynn.
yes. So, uh, yeah.
Hang on. What? Go. Stop a sec.
What?
Go back to your setup stuff.
This bit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was a bit where you had an out. I wondered what. I thought that was a gimp mask for a moment.
No,
It's not, is
it's
it?
it's club. We're
It's just a
clubbing.
balaclava.
Yeah. I can
You
smuggle.
can't be too sure in Germany. Let's be honest.
I can smuggle an item, and I'll be honest with you, I'm going to do that. So you know what? I better put it here. I don't even know whether this will work, but we'll see. We will see. Right. This is my favourite level, and most people say it's their favourite level. We'll soon
Okay.
find out why.
Shall we do a big topic then?
Well, maybe wait a little bit.
Oh,
This bit is atmospheric. This is story based, man. So last time
mm.
everything went to shit, and Lucas Gray is dead, and Diana's been kidnapped. So we're looking for Olivia, the
Yeah.
hacker girl. Where could she be? Uh, we can search. It's this. It's
Oh,
really.
assuming she's at this petrol station.
She's not. This petrol station is
Oh my
pointless,
god.
but it is kind of. It's kind of atmospheric, because you're knocking about on your own. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know whether you've been followed. There's cars around here, and they're all of the same make, so it looks like somebody set something up. Something's going on, but what? What could it
Well,
be?
considering you said it's kind of pointless, so I'm going to assume nothing.
Well, yeah, not. I mean, here well, it's not entirely pointless here, but I found a flyer. Fazo Hole. What does that mean?
Um, for your hole.
Well, let's go to that place. We know it's nearby, but there's nothing around here, so let's see. And there's a car around there. Pointing down that hill.
Ah, they've done that thing where they use the lights to point where you need to go.
Yeah. There's music. A dead man. What?
I think you mean a dead man.
Somebody stuck a knife in him.
That's just full play in Germany.
Hmm. So we think Olivia might be being hunted. Something's clearly happened.
Oh, no, yes, I want you to check out the sign.
No, they don't.
Did you read the sign?
The music is very, very good.
We've been compromised. Abort and walk away now. ICA. They tracked me. Don't know how.
It's what they do. How many?
One prime asset and a whole pack of up-and-comers. They've infiltrated the club searching for us. Christ, I think I killed one of them. Get out now before they spot you.
No. They found us once. They'll find us again. Keep your head down. I'll take care of this.
Oh.
Ah,
One,
yes, of course. A nightclub at a power station.
well, one thing this level does really well is, I mean, I've heard it argued before that Hitman is basically a slasher game,
Yeah.
and that's very much a part of this. You've got these agents. It's very much the hunted, or the hunters become the hunted. Why I like
I
this.
feel like it's a bit of a cop out calling that a melee kill.
And I mean, the level's called Apex Predator because Agent 47 is the Apex Predator.
Keep trying, Agent Montgomery.
We're sharks in the water in there.
And Olivia Hall as
Barracuda? Barracuda? I don't know. Remember putting this guy.
That's fine. Just disregard what I said.
Yeah, no, well, you disregarded what I said. Yeah, I appreciate what you're saying about a melee
I
kill.
was commenting on the situation that you were.
I appreciate what you said about a melee kill. Um,
Okay.
I mean, I did
It
throw
seems
it.
weird for it to count as that when you threw it.
Well,
You
what
know,
would?
it's a ranged weapon at that point.
Yeah. I mean, when you shoot them, they call it a ballistics kill. So, shall we go clubbing? You ever been to a club?
Only the one in town.
Well, go on then. Do the big topic.
So I posed a question to you earlier in the week.
You did,
Um,
and I said not for that price,
asking,
Bucko.
asking who would be the most believable historical figure to have been a time traveler,
Yes,
in your opinion.
yes.
Now, the reason that just came to mind was because I was listening to an audiobook
Yes.
by H.G. Wells,
Ah, the time machine.
a man who supposedly coined the phrase "time machine."
Hmm.
And it seems interesting to me that, and a few other, scientific developments were first at least alluded to in his works. It seems reasonable to me to think that he might have been a reasonable candidate for time traveler.
Well, H.G. Wells and Jules Verne were two people I mulled over. Nikolai Tesla,
Yeah,
considered fairly visionary.
Nicholas Tesla came to mind.
You know?
Yeah.
I heard a story a while back, and I didn't look into this, but apparently, I think it was either the day of JFK's assassination or the night before. Somebody rang somebody,
Oh, I'm sure.
the police
Probably.
maybe,
Yeah.
and said that there was going to be Kennedy was going to get shot. That was one of mine. I also remember an SCP article I read ages ago. I can't remember which one it was. That's a bit SCP, doesn't it? About I think it was like a book that you could fall into and go to essentially use it to time travel. One of the D class they used it on used it to go back to the early 20th century, the 1920s, I think, in Cleveland, and become the Cleveland torso murderer. So one of the suggestions I had was Jack the Ripper. Simply because he was never caught, and if you were a fucked up kind of guy, you might want to go back there and become a living legend. Do you get me?
Well, yeah, I suppose. But no, H.G. Wells was my main pick. Tesla came to mind as a possible. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm getting help. I'm getting help. Don't move.
Is that no? That looks like a staff member.
No, it's a woman.
Women can be staff members too.
This happens every bloody time I play this game for this one of these videos. Every bloody time.
Because you're shit.
I'm not shit.
What happens is you get distracted. It's the same reason I kept going off on those corners. I was getting distracted because of conversation topics. They draw your attention. But yeah, I've been listening to H.G. Wells, and so far so good. I mean, the audiobook I'm listening to has got a collection of stories.
Yeah.
It started off with War for Worlds.
Do
Moved on to The First Men on the Moon.
What's your favourite so far?
Well, War for Worlds is better than The First Man on the Moon. But The Time Machine is up next. I don't know who's reading it though, because it was David Tennant read War for Worlds. I can't remember the name of the person who read.
Oh, Richard
I was
Burton.
less gripped by it.
Yeah,
I was less gripped by The First Man on the Moon. So,
well, what's First Man on the Moon about?
first men on the moon. It's people who, a scientist who discovers sort of material that can be used to float, basically. Builds a space, as well, a sphere out of it that he turns into a spacefaring vessel, goes to the moon. They discover, the pair of them, that there are bug-like creatures living on the moon. They try to get away. One of them gets stuck there. The other one manages to get home, and then they get recorded like transmissions from the moon to the Earth from the bloke that got stuck there. And the implication is that his representation of Earth, his talk about bloodlust and our war, made it so that the aliens kept him there so he couldn't come back and tell other people how to get to Earth, how to get to the moon.
Huh.
That's the gist. That's for, you know.
No, I can't put him in here, but I do have the key now, so I got a juice bar ticket. Okay, come on, you. Oh, for fuck's sake! I didn't need to do that. There was a disguise in there.
It's not a bad story as far as I go. It's just not as good as War of the Worlds.
But
there's a lot of chance in the War of the Worlds that works out.
Yeah.
The story, the protagonist.
I got into a while ago 1950s sci-fi radio shows.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. I've got to kill him. So the gist of this is that there's a load of ICA agents, which is the company we used to work for, which is now with the bad guys, who have come to find. Yeah. So we've got to. If we kill 5 of them, we're good. Yeah, I got really into that.
Is it just 5? Because I was reading that as a 7. It looks like a question mark now.
Well, there are. I think there's like 9 of them. But if you kill 5 of them, the other ones run away. Oh, fuck. Yes. And there were some really good ones. Oh, fuck. And some not so good ones.
I mean, that's the way it goes when you've got an anthology like that, isn't it?
Well, shitting hell. Yeah, a few of them stick out in my mind, but they were like Ray Bradbury popped up from time to time. There was one of his I liked where there's a little girl who had an imaginary friend who said that the invasion is happening tomorrow, you know, and all the adults are going to be killed, and then the kids can do whatever we want. And the parent and the mother's like, "Oh, that's a terrible thing to say." And then she talks to her friend, and her friend's like, "Yeah, little Billy's been talking about his imaginary friend who's doing all sorts. He's talking about how there's going to be an invasion." And yeah, then it happens. There was another one of his where there was another one of his where a ship is destroyed, and some of the crew managed to make it. They make it out in the sense that they when the ship explodes, they're thrown into space in various different directions just adrift, and there's no hope of any survival. You know, and it's just them dealing with it. I know.
Well, I suppose sort of on the topic of sci-fi.
Yeah.
There's a recent development in the Helldivers 2 community.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a overarching task to help construct a large space station, Death Star style space station.
Yeah. That sounds
which
cool.
Provide orbital bombardment and stuff.
Nice.
Now you can't go on it, but it'll be in orbit over some planet, and it'll do cannon shit.
Are they going to
Take
frisk
out
me if I'm with this
it.
guy? I hope not. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Dunno. Yeah, I mean, in practicality, it's ended up with a lot of friendly fire from a bombardment.
That's well it would.
So everyone was so excited for it, and then they were so disappointed for it that they've tried to try to direct it, because you get to vote. The community members vote where it goes, what planet it goes to.
Yeah.
So they voted for it to go to a planet with a black hole nearby.
Yeah.
In the hope that that would get it destroyed, because they are so fed up with it already after like a week. So yeah, it's an exercise in democracy that's gone horribly wrong, really.
No, I find some of those stories really inspiring, like gamers getting together and doing amazing things like that. You know.
Yeah.
And I wish we still built big things in this country.
The trouble we've got with Helldivers is that the whole premise is that there's a war going on, two wars going on, really.
Yeah.
And the narrative is the push and pull of this war.
Hmm.
So it's in the creator's best interest to keep the war going.
Yeah.
Like they don't want the war to end, because then they've got to do something else. So they just make it a bit easier so we can push forward, and then they make it a bit harder so that we fall back. And
Yeah.
so forth. And that's fine, because
Never any ending. Yeah, it's fun. You feel like you're gaining some new ground, and then I mean it's kind of perfect because you get to feel like you're winning, but you never actually win. So it never ends.
Yeah.
No.
And you can see, I mean, it's ridiculous when you get to the when you complete a mission of serious missions. It tells you what your squad's percentage, your squad's impact on the war is.
Yeah.
And it's normally what percentage of the defense or liberation of a planet, and it's 0.00 something percent every single time. And it needs to get to 100% obviously before the thing happens, right?
Yeah.
So you even quantifiably your actions are tiny, but you can see it having an impact. So
well,
it's one of those things.
That is good. I've heard it talked about in work on occasion. I've got it. I work with a couple of big hardcore gamer types. Mention it. Hello, you having a piss? Place is so busy.
Something I enjoy playing every now and again. I play it a couple of nights a week for an hour or two and do a few missions. And I mean, I think I'm getting to a point where I'm actually half decent at it. The difficulty that I play at, which is like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I will scoot off and do a bunch of objectives on my own while they squad off and do the main objective.
Yeah.
Because you get bonus stuff for completing the side objectives. So it's in your best interest to do them, but you don't necessarily need to send everyone off to do them. So, I do that. Not every time, it depends on the circumstance. If it's a particularly tough mission, I'll stick with everyone else.
Yeah.
But it does feel very... They pull off the Starship Troopers vibe. It's very effective.
Well, that's good. I haven't seen that film in ages. But one film I have seen, segueing into a topic, is called Deadly Advice. I watched this a couple of nights ago. It's about a woman played by Jane Horrocks, I think, who has a very overbearing mother, played by Brenda Fricker. And her sister is Imelda Staunton. And this woman, Jane Horrocks, decides to murder her mother and is assisted by the ghosts of famous serial killers or murderers of the early 20th century. So you've got Dr. Crippen. There's a solicitor who poisoned his wife. There's a woman who killed her employer with an axe. Jack the Ripper pops up. This guy murdered the brides in the bath case. The guy who drowned his wives in a bath. And it's actually kind of heartwarming. Because really it was about taking risks and living life to the full. And, I liked it. Didn't think the pacing was that good in places, but I did like it. Are you there?
Well, the pacing's quite important. You were talking. I was making sure you bitch at me if I talk when you're trying to talk. I mean, you moan at me if I take more than 2 seconds to reply to you when you're finished.
Well,
Fucking it's just, you know, pacing's quite an important thing.
yeah.
You can have the best story in the world, but if the pacing's off, then it ruins it completely. You've just been spotted. How the fuck they're not? Oh, there you go.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, who did that? Yeah, I did like it. It's got a good cast. Jonathan Pryce is in it. Imelda Staunton, as I said. Brenda Fricker, who won an Oscar. Yeah. So we just need to kill 3 more people. Now finding them's a difficult bit. What are you doing?
I'm watching you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm touched.
Oh, I've got nothing better to do.
Could do the Wordle.
I'd like another topic.
Yeah, go on.
I'm not doing the Wordle. I don't enjoy doing the Wordle these days. It's not my thing. I do the movie, I do the game, and I do the connections round.
Go on then. I've gone in a circle.
So I saw about a new game this week.
Yeah.
Which may at some point get sued by IKEA. It's called IKEA. And it's a murder sniper game.
Yeah.
Where you have to find a person, and then you do interior design.
Huh.
And it seems the most ridiculous thing. I don't think I ever want to play it, but it seems the most ridiculous thing. And potentially could be interesting to some people, I think. So yeah, that's the thing that I saw. It's ridiculous, but there's a lot of ridiculous games out there.
I saw Did I not take the juice bar ticket?
Was it? I don't know. I thought you had.
I thought I did. They won't. I don't think. I do have it, don't I? Do. I'd best save. I saw somebody. Well, I didn't watch the whole thing, but somebody played through Shadows of Doubt, and it was like the culmination of a big case they've been looking into. And, yeah, I think that's the sort of thing that could be really good if it's played well. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's a difficult. The procedural generation of the game does limit it a little bit because it's a bit buggy. It was when we were playing it. Now it's possible that they've obviously sorted it a bit better since then, but I haven't played it since, so I don't know. It's funny, it just gets a bit samey after a while, which is a bit disappointing for something that, in theory, shouldn't get samey at all, right?
Well, I still think it's a great idea. I mean, that's really
yeah.
I think that's really the best sort of games. It's replayability, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rat, I'm a pizza boy. Where's me scooter? There's me scooter.
Is that your escape vehicle now?
Yeah.
Ragnarok disciples. So now you're poisoning the food, but it doesn't look like pizza to me.
I guess it's not. I think it's schnitzel.
Schnitzel, schnitzel, get your schnitzel.
Hello, I have your peach and Spiden or whatever the fuck you call it over here.
Pizza is just called pizza.
Is it really?
And schnitzel is schnitzel.
So this guy's been waiting for pizza for a while.
Or whatever his food is.
I think it's. I think I saw a sausage.
Oh, it could be currywurst.
Yes, that's probably what it is.
Currywurst is delicious. I miss it. I would if money wasn't an object, and I could just do it no matter what. I would go to Germany for dinner and have currywurst.
I ain't getting the tip.
Like,
Tip.
I'd go for a weekend so I can have currywurst or something.
It was like mushy peas. I think it's just fish and chips. Or sausage and chips.
It's disappointing, isn't it?
Well, I'm hoping that works out.
Do you want cat? No, okay, yeah, you want first.
We'll soon see. I might just kill.
Non-target kills.
Yeah, I'm probably going to killing a. Oh, worst. I guess it was currywurst. I'm probably just going to kill a random biker, aren't I?
What? It's Apex Predator is what's called, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm anything
It's
but.
British.
Now, I did see a guy who there is a way to kill all of them. So you set up a meeting, right? And that gets like 5 of them or 4 of them. And you kill 4 of them in the meeting, and you can set up little things around. So yeah, so like there's if you smoke near like a propane tank, it'll blow up and things like that. And I encourage anybody to check it out because it's a great video on YouTube where he does that, and you can kill all of them and you get a special achievement for it. But I don't think I'm nearly good enough to do that. I should probably get out of here, shouldn't I? Really? I know there's a guy on the roof.
So IGN calls it a pizza.
Well, it's definitely not a pizza.
But no,
it says.
I'm trying to find it. No, first just means sausage.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Verse just means sausage, so it doesn't.
Well, there was definitely a sausage
really
in there, and it looked like sausage and chips.
Unless this channel isn't secure, don't take any chances of reading him out.
Just in work, bloody.
Oh, almost.
So first delivery boy. Agent Lowenfeld.
Oh. I don't think there's any way to do that. Unless he swings through. Oh well, we'll maybe another day. Grungy. It was definitely sausage.
Yeah, something sausage. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to want to say. Which it is. Which is interesting. You know, it'd be easy enough to just say it's any random thing, wouldn't it? But but I should think it's just making a joke rather than necessarily being sausage.
Well, yeah,
But it probably is sausage.
I mean, it was sausage. I saw the sausage. Hmm.
That seems like an easy thing to
Yeah, I've done it before, but I don't have a gun.
presumably drop. Not anymore.
Oh. Oh well, it's better disguise. I got a gun, which helps. Right. I'll just dump him in here.
Where
Oh.
else are you going to dump him?
There he is. There's our guy.
Try a pipe bomb.
Don't have a pipe bomb.
Make one, MacGyver. Was that Shishika?
Germain here. I don't see any evidence of our target here.
He's here. He has to be. Don't get comfortable.
Okay, you know what?
Agent Tremaine.
You see me now, bitch?
So I got a bit of lag there because you shot the first one before I got the sound for the second one. Sorry, you stopped the second before I got the sound for the first one.
That makes 4. If any of you make it out of this debacle, you'll be the laughing stocks of the ICA.
Man, Jesus, pull yourselves together. He is only one guy.
Go on, investigate the Briggs. Oh, fuck it, okay. Whatever. You know what? There is an achievement for killing that guy with his own sniper rifle. Right.
Okay. I'm not necessarily convinced that shot would have killed him, but
Well, then
would have fucking hurt.
he's clever and he's playing dead. Maybe he went through his piss kidney.
I would say most likely he would end up bleeding out, but he wouldn't necessarily die back.
Is that the guy?
Let's go quick now, now.
I'm just thinking of if that's the guy. I think it might be.
Doesn't matter if it is. You could just kill him anyway. You don't seem to care that much.
Well, I've got the achievement already. You know.
Yeah, maybe fun to watch.
All right, I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You heard about Davina McCall?
What?
You heard about Davina McCall?
Oh yeah, she had a brain tumor, didn't she?
Yeah, she's had an operation to sort it out.
I could take him now.
Yeah,
she's
out of intensive care.
out of ICU. Yeah, it's good. I like Davina McCall on yeah.
Hopefully she's doing okay.
Oh, I forgot one of my time traveler persons.
Just get ready to do a shot.
That was a pretty good shot, wasn't it?
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I mean, the second time, yeah.
Right. Let's get on our scooter. Yes, Seth MacFarlane. And the reason
Okay.
I mentioned Seth MacFarlane because Family Guy apparently has a reputation for making a lot of jokes about celebrities doing terrible things before they've done terrible things. He was another one of them.
Oh, okay. And I suppose it would explain why you. No, it wouldn't explain. Never mind. Suppose there's an argument for Matt Groening.
9/11 as well. Because he wasn't on that plane and he should have been on that plane, gosh darn it. Why wasn't he on the plane?
Well, that would make him meaning he'd have encountered a time traveler, wouldn't it?
Well, you say that. Or he could have deliberately done that as an attention seeking ploy. And that, I have to say, would be pretty shameless of Matt Groening, wouldn't it? Of
It
Matt
would.
Groening, of Seth MacFarlane, wouldn't it?
Well,
You know, it's like if I went back in time and deliberately didn't get on board the Titanic, but bought a ticket. I could be like, well, you know, I could have been on that ship. I had a ticket. Makes you think, doesn't it? You know? Makes you think.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm the
What was I gonna
apex
say?
predator who can't get off a fucking roof.
Sucks to be
Whoop.
you.
Right. I wonder if I can even find the scooter. Who cares? Let's just take the gate. Although, wasn't that where I went in? Oh, who cares? Well, I killed 6
He
of
is
them.
pretty shameless anyway.
Yeah.
5. It says 5 there.
Well, that was my target. To get 5, but I killed the 6th one when I was escaping.
Was that one of the people you were shooting? Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty shameless of him anyway, having made a fantastic sci-fi TV show and then letting it get cancelled like that. Or letting it die out like that.
Where's the hole?
I mean, if you'd stop moving, I might be able to have a proper look. Because it doesn't look like there's net on most of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, right.
But I couldn't see because you were moving. So.
We did a...
No, petrol station.
Yeah.
We're clear.
4 maximum. Have you ever wondered about the fact that the? No, you didn't kill them all.
No, I didn't.
No, but she was. Oh no, because yeah, okay, no, never mind.
She
Anyway,
said you killed them all. Well, it's dealt with or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered why about the fact that the Duracell and Energizer both use bunny rabbits?
Because rabbits fuck. Is that not
I don't
it?
necessarily think that's it.
They're full of energy.
It's funny that 2 competitors both use the same animal.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you an even funnier coincidence. There's a British Dennis the Menace and an American Dennis the Menace.
American one.
They were
a few months apart.
There was a guy in America who was on a moped and he was hit and killed by a taxi driver. And then a year later, his brother was driving the same moped, got hit by the same taxi, being driven by the same driver with the same passenger on the anniversary.
He made it count.
I had heard that as well.
Well, what's our girl Di doing?
She died in a car crash in '97. Oh no, her.
She's on the phone.
Get to the point.
You and your friends blew off the impossible.
You stormed the heavens, took down the untouchables,
And yet, here we are. Status quo.
it just goes to show you can't fight.
Rocking all over the world.
Dies, it only changes hands. The best you can do is
Claim it.
I never cared about power.
Power is a tool, Miss Burnwood.
It's the thing that gets you to the thing. As the next constant, you can be the agent of change.
Transform the system from the inside, or be transformed by it.
You happy there, cat?
Yeah.
I'll need to think about it.
Kitty cat.
Talking to the cat.
Kitty cat.
The real question is, what will you bring to the table?
Sat in the corner of my bed.
So Diana's been offered the position of the next constant.
Well, you take it, don't you?
Well,
I don't understand why
he
she
seems to
wouldn't.
be thinking about it. So let's move on to the next one. Because why the fuck
I'd
not?
take it. I would take that job.
So, here's the gist of this one. The ICA, which is the Assassination Bureau thing, keeps files of everybody it's killed and has been hired by in an incredibly secure facility in China. And we're going to hack it and publish it to the world, as well as killing the people in charge of it.
Yes, I hear trunking is a very vertical city.
It's difficult to commute if you've seen that video that went viral a bit on Reddit.
Of the bloke that lives there.
Yeah, and going on the train through other buildings.
I saw it on TikTok, but yeah.
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best.
Ghosts.
It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency
I don't
stores
need
its
none.
files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public,
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
Apparently, Noel Edmonds has built a gigantic metal statue of a knight named Guardian.
I do this,
Okay.
and I'm out.
He's a weird guy.
So, what are we breaking into?
It's amazing to me that you've presumably just found that online
Hmm.
Of course.
whilst this video's going on.
The ICA
You can't even pay attention to your own fucking.
Well, I know what's happening. I've just explained it.
Needless to
Well, you just skip it then. I don't need to see it.
It's for the purposes of the record.
server vault is biometrically
Ugh,
routing
yes.
facilities to
Fucking
overseers.
Bullshit. That's what it is. Bull.
Behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe
Gotta sit on my lap,
transhuman
cat.
experimentation.
tell me about Hush.
A former cyber
Transhuman experimentation.
security in Kadanyang
Yeah, they're both awful people.
after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce, the proverbial human factor devised to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary failsafe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
For 12
You're
seconds.
sure it'll work?
Look,
No, it's like 4 hours or something. I don't know.
if I'm wrong, we won't live long.
I don't think you can ever fail for not. I don't think so. You fail for not killing them within a sufficient window. Because I certainly didn't the first time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
It does look like a nice sort of city to live in if you can handle the
You'd be surprised.
verticality.
Okay. I think. Now I've heard about a way to get them both out in the open and together.
Fire alarm.
No.
Everyone needs to go to the same assembly point.
Have you seen a gull around?
Well, this is a nice little touch. This little scene.
With the bright green bag?
Sorry.
Shit. She said she'd meet me here.
She's probably running late.
Yeah. She used to be really reliable. When we were at school, she was my rock. She always let me copy her notes. She would never have kept me waiting like this. Sometimes it feels like she's changed.
People change.
It's stupid, but I'm
agreed to is different to doing it.
Asshole for asking her out now. She's probably ruining her shoes in this weather, just so we can get drinks.
Maybe you can pick up.
Hasn't even turned up yet.
That's a good idea.
Well, I think this is a lovely little moment. Lovely little human moment.
It is, but the person's not turned up yet. So what's she's like, oh,
All right, don't ruin it. Fucking hell. Right. Now there's some robots somewhere.
okay, Mar-a-Lago.
I've heard if you shoot them, they're on the bridge. Where are the drones?
There's
Paul,
robots at Mar-a-Lago.
what are you talking about?
There's those robot dog things. There's one of those at Mar-a-Lago.
Okay.
Just I don't know why. Presumably doing some sort of security job. But since you mentioned robots,
Yeah, I don't like this level very much. Gosh, look at that.
because it's a maze.
Well, it's a maze and it's a bit too Blade Runner-y for my liking.
But it's aesthetics.
It's not my vibe, man.
I feel like it would be my vibe.
It doesn't really do it for me, you know.
I quite like the look of most of Night City from Cyberpunk.
Hmm. See,
Apart from the really poverty-stricken bits. Not so keen on it.
Uh-huh. Now, there is an achievement in this game that is a reference to, like, the first game that came out. If you shoot someone in this map from a neon sign, which apparently is something that you could do in the first game, you get a little achievement. Let's see what we can do. Would you like a topic?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's see what I got. Shannon Matthews.
Oh, it's just about the musical.
Yes,
How tasteless.
I think it's fine. Nobody died. Nobody was sexually assaulted. You know?
It's still a bit tasteless.
Eh.
Are we going to do one about Madeline McCann?
No, because she died.
Is she actually dead though? We don't know, do we?
Well, I think we can assume.
Well, we don't know that.
Well,
That's
she's
do
never
we?
been
So-
found. She was found like 3 weeks later. Basically fine. A bit perturbed, perhaps. You know?
Point is that you shouldn't necessarily do these things.
I hate this level because I'm not good. Well, I mean, it looks shit, but it looks like it's shit in an amusing way. Like it's aware that it's shit. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, I'm of two minds.
Well, I just think you don't. Personally.
Is this because you've got a child?
No, I just think it's.
It's like that scene in MASH I'm not allowed to talk about.
I think how to put it. I don't understand what's to be gained from doing.
I don't know, money? What's to be gained from doing any artistic endeavour? Or
Well,
a lot
we
of
do
them.
this for the laughs, don't we?
Yeah, maybe they did it for the laughs.
Yeah, but that's just a bit disturbing, isn't it? I don't think it's a reasonable or justified thing personally. It is a step beyond reasonable.
So, there's traumatised homeless people about.
Yeah.
And the gist is that they're being used for experiments by that Hush chap.
Oh, okay. But it's all
He's sitting
quiet.
he's sitting in the chair doing it now. Right.
I've got the cat sat on my lap right now.
Kitty cat.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Pritchard, I presume. Hi, I'm Chansey. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide on the facility floor.
Right, where is he? He's in there. Okay.
It's an arcade
Yeah, it is.
/ internet cafe.
God, aren't those old?
Well, not that old. Some people don't have access to the internet on their own properties still. Sometimes you gotta use internet elsewhere. It's the way it is.
A disguise.
So, how long have you got to kill them both? The time frame?
Oh,
Between each
there
one?
is no time frame.
Oh, I thought you said there was.
Well, there is. Well, she said there was.
Okay. Well, it's not. It's not a
It
demonstrated.
it doesn't really exist.
That's disappointing.
Not for me. Can you
I feel like-
imagine
I feel-
trying to fucking do
well, I
this
feel
if you've
like-
got 5 minutes? No.
Yeah, I feel like that's the whole point. Surely, don't.
I mean,
But you didn't need to say it, did they? Did she? What they've done is they've taken what could be an interesting concept for making this level a bit more planning before executions,
Mm.
and instead decided to use a throwaway line that doesn't. It really is just a throwaway. Can you stop moving about?
Oh, now I'm fucking
I know,
trespassing.
but that's form.
I mean, all these people are monsters and deserve to be shot, so I'm not going to feel too bad about it.
Not gonna feel too bad about what?
Killing a lot of these people if I need to.
Oh no, you shouldn't. If they're bastards, kill them.
And they've got like people in tanks. It's really fucked up.
Oh, I am sleepy. I'm still not sleeping great.
Do you know why?
Hmm?
Do you know why?
No, not really.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop your yammering.
Quick, yo, jibber jabber.
Right. Of that.
It's nice just to have an excuse to carry a gun around.
Yeah. Well, let's hope nobody knocks about around here. What the hell is that? Is that a proper big gun? It's like a bust. It's a cowboy bust. Okay.
I want to be a cowboy.
Hello, fellow monsters. I'm here to kill your boss. He's upstairs, is he?
Which one of these people is Kate Blanchett in disguise?
Is Kate Blanchett the one who played Elizabeth I? You don't know.
Well, it depends what in.
In Elizabeth.
I've not seen it.
I think it's got Kate Blanchett in.
It may well.
Yep.
Is he downstairs?
How many
now?
fucking
Oh, no,
floors
it's the
are
one
there in
upstairs.
this bloody building?
You're about to walk past you.
The bastard hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get
Hurry up.
Well,
Fucking flawless.
now you are test subject A,
Yeah,
control group A.
yeah. Going back out the window.
Good job, he's got such good upper body strength.
He's a fucking pro Agent 47. He ain't fucking about.
Doesn't skip arm day.
Okay. This has not gone swimmingly. Oh, I think we're back on track. Okay. What a saggy old man.
Well, they get like that, don't they?
Mm.
Why are all these empty cupboards lying around in all these places?
Because storage is important. I don't know. Usually, I mean, there should be like shelves in that thing.
Yeah, you're compromised.
Okay, don't worry. Because they're looking for a block guard. I accidentally changed
Yeah.
disguise. Oop. Right. Scientist again, shall we? Or researcher even. Right, I'm just a science man. Don't mind me, just playing God.
Not again.
Hmm. Now I need to figure out how to get to her.
With great difficulty. Would you get a pet?
I've thought about it. Getting a little kitty cat.
Yeah.
But, aha!
Just to show that you're surrounded by people.
Yeah. Hmm.
What's that flying through the sky?
That's one of those.
Well, there.
That's one of those drones I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Looked like a balloon.
If I can get over there a bit more.
9 Siegluftballon. Floating in the summer sky. Do you not have to go closer to the back wall there?
A back wall.
The one turn to your right, to behind you. Okay, yeah, keep going that way. Did it not let you hang off that wall there?
So it did. Right, now we're cooking with what sort of gas? It's a fucking start. That was
Well,
significantly easier than one might expect.
that was when they all stand together and look at the bodies, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even bother moving them, mate. Good fence, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, you hit it.
Right. Hey.
Hooray. Down with that sort of thing. As if
No.
you can just blend in looking out there.
Yeah.
It's going to ruin someone's day.
We've been doing that a lot recently, haven't we?
Ruining someone's day. Literally, someone's just found him.
Well, that's a little... Okay, well... I guess that's happened then.
You should have just left it alone.
Probably.
Left the corpse where it was. But no, you had to dispose of it.
Yeah, she's on the move. Someone shot down her precious drones. And I think it's one of those situations where they're working together but they don't trust each other.
I mean, yeah, that's
good
how
to
these
know.
things often go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the trust, eh?
Now, I have...
I found out what the plan is for us working over the Christmas period.
Okay.
So, because we get involved in payroll, and with the bank holidays, we need to have it sent off to a bank on Monday, the Monday before Christmas.
Yeah.
Which means we wouldn't normally do it until the Tuesday. Like, Tuesday is the day that typically it happens. So, but not only do we have to get it done on Monday, we have to have it sent off to the people that actually send it off to a bank at 10 o'clock
Right.
Monday morning, which doesn't give us an awful lot of time to do things. So we're going to be starting at 7 o'clock that Monday morning, just before Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So we can get it done and sent off by 10.
Oh my God, what a terrible accident.
Oh no, all those bullets accidentally flew into this person.
No, this is an optional thing. I can hack the data core. I'm going to do that. Because, I mean, fuck it.
Is that our point?
Well, she can do it herself. But yeah, we'll do it just to give the whole experience. You can vaporize her in the data core, but we blew her up instead, which is fine. Let's see if we can figure out how to get in here. Hello. Nothing bad happened. It's fine.
Unlock it. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day that day.
Oh, would you like? How many topics have you got left?
I don't. I'm done.
Well, I've got 2. Peter Kay's coming back.
What do you mean coming back? You never really left.
He was doing another tour.
Oh, okay.
No, he had to cancel his last tour for some reason. I think his nan died.
But he's on tour now.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Like right now.
No, he's not.
Okay, well, he's just finished it then, because I know people who literally went to see him last week.
What do you mean get frisked? Oh shit.
One of the guys from work went to see him last Friday. So.
All right. Good job, sir.
I suppose they're not illegal items because I'm a guard. No. Well, really?
Yeah, literally last Friday.
Huh.
Hence my surprise that you're thinking he must have just finished it if he's not technically touring. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's still going.
Oh, and he might still be doing. I don't know. Oh, I think that's really bad. I think I fucked up. I think now they know who I am.
Scan complete. Thank you for your patience.
Okay. I thought they were going to be able to search. Well,
It's a bit weird that they do that and then not.
And then it's not an issue.
They're not act on it.
Apparently,
yeah,
I'm exactly who I say I am. I don't know.
There's no way you're getting through that door 47. It only opens for people with an authentic
Or I can just use a screwdriver. There's a dongle. Is that going to do me? Fucking sci-fi bullshit. Needing fucking... well, we got a fair old while before we disconnected. Hello?
Ah, yes, I can hear you now.
I am surprised we lasted as long as we did.
Yeah, me
So, hey ho. Right, I'm here.
too.
Right. Okay, I need to go downstairs? What's this? Data core. This is tier 3. Okay, apparently I have access to that. Right, you ready to do some hacking?
Yep.
Why can't I hack?
Good. You're alone. I'm sealing the room and dimming the windows 47. No need to worry about intruders.
Oh.
It's all here.
Ooh, we're in the mainframe.
Yeah.
Every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good. But first you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself.
Okay, search. I kind of wish it showed people we killed from other games as well.
It would be good if it did, wouldn't it? Really?
Well, we've erased everything of us. And it'll just be other people's hits. I mean, imagine how big a deal that would be if suddenly it transpired that there's a super secret assassination agency and all these famous, powerful people who have died over the last few years were murdered, and we know who did it, and we know who they did it for.
That would be
pretty
it
big.
would be a bit of a world-changing thing, wouldn't it?
It would. Oh,
and we'll forget about it 2 weeks later because of some sort of ridiculous news story.
Yeah. Would you like?
Years later, we'd be like, "Do you remember that time we found out that there was some sort of global conspiracy?" And that, yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Anyway.
Would you like my last topic?
Go on, do your last one. Do it. You get it.
You heard of the Actors Benevolent Fund?
No.
Okay, so basically, it's a charity for actors where elderly actors who fall on hardship because of injury, illness, or old age, they help them out, right? You know, financially, things like that. Well, there was a bit of a shift. Some of the older trustees were sort of kind of forced out and replaced by more modern ones. And there's some big names involved. So the outed trustees were headed by Dame Penelope Keith, who is Margot from The Good Life, who took over after 30 years as president, taking over from Laurence Olivier, of all people. Yeah, it's been a big deal, and they've gotten poison pen letters. Oh shit, where do I go?
Do you not dive in the water?
No.
I suppose you probably can't dive, can you?
Oh, hang on. I got it.
Ah, yes, through the convenient escape tunnel.
Yeah. Because they've been pushing back against some of the more modern, modernizing policies being brought in. Yeah, it warned them. Well, Sean Phillips got one of these incidentally, who was in that episode of Doctor Who and I Claudius. She was the Welsh lady at the bar. This thing said, "You think police make me afraid? I'm not afraid. It's you who should be afraid. If you go to the AGM, you're done." Which I think is annual general some meeting. I think I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's the gist of it. I just thought I just caught my eye and it was interesting.
Oh.
Okay, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Stealth is overrated. Ah.
And beyond your capabilities, it seems.
Give me that.
So you should have still been flashbang, Poe.
It's a video game.
You were looking towards it. The fact there was a bit of glass in the way shouldn't change that.
Oh shit. No. Ah.
Was it not those stairs that you just went past?
Nope. Oh.
It looked like there was an exit that way.
Yep. Maybe.
You dismiss me so easily, so often, as if I'm not just paying attention to what's going on.
I always remember that time we watched Battle Royale, and you won't remember this, but there's a character in it who you swore up and down had been killed. You know, you swore you'd seen her die, and we were watching her on the screen, and I'd seen the film a number of times before. But hey ho.
You can't take one fucking circumstance from God knows how many years ago
It's not well.
and hold it against me for the rest of my fucking life.
No.
You just you're being a dick about it, really.
Well,
ultimately at this point,
I'm not doing it intentionally.
well, actively stop doing it then.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
I should have gone up the stairs.
Yeah, like you didn't even entertain the idea, and before dismissing it is the issue there.
That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening. 47 has one weakness. Me.
Oh. She's betrayed us.
Not necessarily.
Or necessarily. So, yes, we're down to the last two levels.
Oh my god, you mean we're nearly finished?
No,
No.
because we've got to do these, and then there's a whole Sarajevo 6 thing that we've got to do, And then we can do the elusive target stuff,
Hooray!
which there's lots of.
Hooray!
And then we can do maybe some contracts that people have done. That might be fun too. We'll do a kill everybody
Hooray.
challenge. But for now, we'll see you next time where we'll be heading down to Argentina and going to a wine thing. Bye!
Bye.